myself on the screen. So check this out. If you're on Instagram, if you're watching me, go over to my YouTube channel if you want to actually see my screen. So if you want to see my screen, go to YouTube. My just look up The Pretty House Guy. You're probably going to see me twice on YouTube. I have an old channel. One channel has like 700 some people. That's my old channel. My new channel has like 87, 89 subscribers. Go over there if you want to see my screen. But what I want to do tonight is I want to make some phone calls. I actually need to make these phone calls. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? About to make me some phone calls right now. Like I said, if y'all want to head over to YouTube, you can actually see my screen. Just look up The Pretty House Guy. And you're going to see two channels. It's going to be the channel with like 89 subscribers, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen on YouTube. Share screen. All right, bam. So I have some people that I need to call anyway, so I want to be able to share this with you. Let's go over. I want y'all to see this. Give me 1 second, y'all. Improve Chrome tab window. Let's go to entire screen, Chrome tab. Share. All right, so I'm about to do this another way. All right, so what I'm doing is I have a guy. He generates a lot of leads for me. So I'm going to be calling some pretty houses. So we're going to be doing creative deal structures. A lot of these houses, they're not going to need any repairs whatsoever. So these are the type of houses that we're going to be calling this evening. So let me pull up everything that I need for you. So the first thing I need to do is pull up my list. And then I'm going to pull up my calling app so you can actually hear the calls. So the calling app that I use is called Vumber. That's Vumber. That's what I use to make all my phone calls. The reason why I like this is because I can have multiple numbers. And then at the same time, I'm going to be able to record those phone calls as well. All right, got my phone numbers right here. So this first house, let me see which house I'm going to be calling. I think I've talked to him already. So this house right here, it's in Snellville, Georgia, 2-car. So this house right here, it was listed at $575,000. There's a $294,000 balance at 2.8%. He has a large plumbing business. He's moving to St. George, Utah to start another location. House is vacant. This house is large with a huge lot, very stately home. Let's see what else are in my notes. All right, so instead of reading y'all all this, I'm just going to get on the phone and, see what we can do. All right, so let me put this phone number into the app real fast. Make a call. No, I don't want it that way. Let's pull up the web phone. Oh, for some reason, that call ended real fast. Let's try it again. I don't know why I'm not able to go through. He must have it where it's going straight to voicemail or it's hanging up. So let's try another person. So copy. Instead of me doing all this talking, let me talk to some of these sellers. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear the phone ringing. All right. All right. So they have a voicemail that's not set up. And what I do is I always send a text message. Because a lot of times, I'm like this too. I screen my calls. If it's a number that I don't recognize, I don't answer the phone. So I'm just going to send a quick text message. Hi, my name is Idris, and I am interested in your house. I am not an agent. Well, you know what? Instead of me saying I'm interested in your house, I'm interested in buying your house. By the way, I am not an agent. Please call me at your convenience. And that's it. And a lot of times, once they see that I'm not an agent, I'm calling to, what's up, Coach Barnes? Oh, what's up, man? I'm just calling just to let them know that I'm interested in buying their house. Then they know why I'm calling. So a lot of times they'll call me back. And then I'll go into my little spreadsheet and I'll disposition the, I'll put some notes into it. Um, Called and sent text message. All right, so on to the next one. So one of the things that I do is with my spreadsheet, what I like to do is I like to label everything. Okay, so if I don't reach anyone, it just stays white. Okay, now if I reach someone and they're like, absolutely not, I'm not interested, I will color that column red. It'll be red. Okay. Now, if I call someone and they say, I want to think about it, maybe, I'm not sure, then I'll make it yellow. If it's like, yes, I'll definitely be interested, we can schedule an appointment, that'll be green. So basically, it's the colors of a traffic light. Green means go, yellow means, slow down, proceed with caution, and red means stop. It's the same thing. So when I go back to my spreadsheet with numbers that I've called, I know exactly who I need to be talking to. Anything green means they're interested in what I have to say, and I'm setting an appointment with them. Yellow means I need to follow up with them. Red means no, but just because someone says no, that doesn't mean it's a permanent no. That just means right now, and then probably about 3 or 4 weeks, I'll put them into my follow-up system. All right, so let's go to another phone number. All right, so this house right here from first part of May, it's a VA loan. It's 3.11% adjustable rate mortgage, 2,484 per month, principal interest. The balance is $565,000. Large, beautiful house, but pitiful pictures for this price range. It was listed for 7 months, taken off market. They dropped the price from 725,000 down to 675,000. They owe $565,000. All right, let's give them a call and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with this house. All right, let me 1 second, y'all. That must be a massive house to be in Douglasville. Copy, especially at that price point. It's going to be hard to sell that house because it's in Douglasville. All right, let's call them up, see what's going on. Hey, this is the. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, my name's Idris. I was calling about a house that you got for sale at 3819 Charters Run in Douglasville. Okay, okay, okay. Are you the right person I should be talking to about this? Okay. All right, I'm assuming maybe she's on the phone and Try and get off the other line. Let's see how long we've been on the phone. All right, so right now I'm on hold right now. For those of you who have just joined, so this is a nice, beautiful house. Been on hold a little while. All right, so I'll tell y'all what. So we're not just sitting on hold forever. I'm going to hang up and I'm just going to text her, say another call that came in. So let's make some more calls, okay? All right, so let me go back to my spreadsheet. You know what? Let me text her real fast because I don't want to think I just hung up on her. I'm just going to say that I had another call that came in. Oh, look, she's calling. Right. All right, hold on. Are y'all able to see me? Hey, are y'all able to see me? Let me know if y'all can hear me because she just called me back. So it went through on my phone. That's why there was a pause in the live. I'm going to call her from my computer. So let me give her a call right back. All right, are y'all able to hear me? Just say yes or anything if you're able to hear me. All right. Hello? Hey, this is Idris. I saw you call me back. I was trying to get off the line. Somebody had called me anyway. Yeah, like I said, I was talking about your house in Douglasville. Okay. Are you still looking to sell it? Okay. You have is it listed with an agent? Okay. Who's the agent? Yeah, I was interested. I was interested in possibly buying the house. Okay, yeah, I didn't even see it from a listing. I have somebody who does marketing for me. I saw they may have been listed in the past, and then got your number that way. But I'll just look it up and then talk with the agent so I don't overstep, step on their toes and go from there. All right, thank you, and have a great night. Bye. Yeah, if it's listed with an agent, I get off that phone as soon as possible because the way that I'm going to buy the house, more than likely, an agent's probably not going to be open to any type of creative offer. All agents aren't like that. Some agents are open to it, but I don't even want to deal with that right now. So I'm just going to move on to the. I'm just going to move on to the next one. All right. So I'm put red right here. I'm gonna label this red, and then I'm gonna disposition the call to say that it's listed with an agent. All right. Let's go on to the next one. So this house is in Stone Mountain. What notes I have? So I guess it was listed for 285, but then it dropped down to 260,000. It's a VA arm loan from 2004, 90 days on the market, and then there's pictures on Zillow. So let me just give them a call. So now let me tell you one thing about me. I don't do a bunch of research on houses before I call them because I want to find out how motivated they are. If they're not motivated, there's no sense in me wasting my time trying to do all this research. So I just pretty much I like to call, find out, a little bit about the house. Does it need any repairs? Why are they looking to sell? What's their time horizon of when they need to sell? What are their options if they're not able to sell? Just try to build rapport with them that way. All right, so hey, hello, hey, this is Idris. I was calling about a property at 5037 Stone Trace in Stone Mountain. Okay, you don't own that property. Okay, are you okay? So you're not associated with that at all. Okay, okay, yeah, I have your phone number as a contact person. Would you happen to know who owns it? Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. All right, you're welcome. Bye bye. All right, I'm not sure why that phone number was up there. So we'll just go on to the next one. All right, so this next house right here is in Atlanta. It is you're asking between 330 and 350, complete gut rehab. Now it's a 3-2 huge lot, really poor marketing since December 2022. All right, so let's take a look at this. So basically, it looked like somebody flipped the house and now they're stuck with it. They haven't been able to sell it. And what I'm guessing is they either personally put their money into it or they may have a hard money loan and they're this. Hopefully, they don't have a hard money loan, but we'll find out. Let's see what's going on with this house. Hey, my name's Idris. I came across a property. I'm not sure it was yours at 226 Polar Rock Road in Atlanta. Okay, okay, yeah. Are you still looking to sell this house? Are you still looking to sell the house? Okay. Yeah, I was calling about the house at 226 Polar Rock Road, and I wanted. No, I'm not an agent. Yes, I am an investor, but I'm not an investor where I'm looking to lowball you as long as it's not any major repairs that don't need to be made. Yes, I'm very sure. As long as this is a nice house in a nice neighborhood, there's not really any major repairs that need to be made. We can offer you, some- okay, right. Hold on. What's the zip code? Because I don't have the zip code. I just see the. Oh, that's Lakewood. 30315 is Lakewood, right? Yeah, yeah, Fulton County, but that's the Lakewood area, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I know it is. I used to own a house over there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just pulled it up. All right. So tell me the story on this house. I see it on Zillow. So what's going on with this house? All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I see it was a 2-1. What is it now? Okay. It's a 3-2 and everything. Okay. 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 And then how long you been trying to sell this house? I said, how long has this house been for sale? How long you been looking to sell it? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is there any reason why you feel like it hasn't sold yet? Yeah, you're not gonna give them away. Okay. So how much do you how much would you need to sell for it to make sense for you? All right, 270. All right. Yeah, I haven't actually ran the numbers yet or whatever, but like I said, I'm not a realtor, so you won't have to pay any commissions at all or whatever. Let me ask you this: are you open to any type of creative financing? Okay, okay. You just want to be done with it. Got you. All right, you're trying to get it sold and everything. Okay. So I'll tell you what, I would like to kind of just run some numbers, and then like I said, if it does make sense and we can get within that range, I would like to come out, take a look at the property, and then we can get a contract on it and go from there. I mean, I can do that tonight or whatever. Are you local in the area where you can show me the house if I want to see it tomorrow, Friday? Okay, okay. Got you, got you, got you. Okay, and what's your name, sir? Okay, Joshua. I'm Idris. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, yeah. No, I said my name is Idris. No, 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 no. I'm actually in Marietta, so I'm in the suburb of Atlanta. I'm like down 25, right? Yeah, I have a house that's not too far from there in 30331. I actually have two houses on 30331 right now, so that's not too far from Lakewood. All right, cool. All right, sound good, man. All right, I'll be in touch with you, Joshua. All right, thank you. Bye. All right, so there's a reason why this house is not selling. I look well, so I haven't seen the updated pictures though. So that area, it it's a so-so area. It's not bad, but at the same time, like you said, everything over there hasn't been gentrified either. It really just depends on what particular side of Lakewood it's on or whatever. I'm guessing 270. More than likely, he probably needs to be looking at 220 or 230 if he wants to move that house. What I'm guessing is he may have overdid the rehab. So basically, so I see that I saw that it was a gut rehab. So if it's a gut rehab, I already know he put over $100,000 into the house. And then he added an extra bedroom, maybe an extra bathroom, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. So basically, he's just trying to get a good return on the money that he put into that house. And that's why he's not budgeting at 270. What I'm guessing, and it's just an assumption, more than likely he has his own money in it or he has private money. I doubt he has hard money in it because those payments would be eating him alive right now if he had hard money in it. So more than likely it's his own funds, and he's just going to sit back until he finds somebody who really wants that house. But at the same time, right now it's the summertime, so more than likely prices should be going up. But I don't know. Matter of fact, let me throw this in prop stream real fast. Uh, let's see. I guarantee you, he wants 270. I'm just going off the top of my head. I'm going 230 just off the top of my head. But let's see. All right. Oh, oh, okay. I was wrong. I was really off. All right. So PropStream actually has this house. They have the comps 275. And it says the estimated value of this house is 312. I'm totally off. So my question is, if it's worth this much, why is it? So here's another thing. Based off of these comps, more than likely, these are probably retail buyers. That's probably the retail price. And investors are going after this house. And that's why he's not able to get the amount that he needs. So let's see. All right, there's no mortgage on this house. So that means this was, this is a cash purchase. Okay, okay, okay. So that looks good. That looks real good and everything. Now, from my perspective, here's going to be the tough part. Normally, I focus on nice houses in nice areas in real good school districts, okay? If a house is in a good school district, it's always going to be high in demand. And then I can even offer close to full retail value and still make money for myself by creating a spread. All right. Now, when houses are in bad school districts, it's going to be more difficult to attract the retail buyers that we're looking for, so all of us can make money off of a deal like this. So therefore, I have to almost offer him some type of a discount. Now, I have a very creative way of being able to do that to where he will agree to let me put the house under contract. And the way that I do that is I give him a Godfather offer. Who can guess what a Godfather offer is? It's an offer they can't refuse. So let's think about it. What would be an offer that he couldn't refuse? His asking price. All right. So by putting under contract for his asking price and everything, that gives me equitable interest in that property. Okay. Now, another thing that I do is I have them sign a memorandum, and then that's recorded. Okay. Now, that allows me to market this house without being a licensed real estate agent. Another thing that it does is he would not be able to sell that house from up under me. Now, to make it win-win, I'm open to doing a non-exclusive agreement. And with that agreement being non-exclusive, that means he can continue to market that property. The value proposition that I give him is, look, if you're able to bring somebody to the table before I do, great, you sell your house. If I bring somebody to the table before you do, great, you sell your house. Either way, you pay me zero fees, you pay me zero commissions whatsoever. I only make money when I bring a buyer to the table to buy your house at a price that's acceptable for you. And what I do is I'll create a spread for myself. Now, if I can't create a spread for myself, then, I'll just have to walk away from the deal. But here's the beautiful part about this. I don't have to put down any money, and then I'm not going to the bank to try to get a loan. So I don't have any risk in this transaction whatsoever. So people ask, okay, what about the earnest money and everything? Well, I'm not giving them any earnest money. I'll give them $10. That's it. The reason being is because of that non-exclusive agreement. Because remember, would it be non-exclusive? What does it mean? He can continue to market the property. So why would I give him $5,000 or $1,000 when he can continue to market the property? And then if he brings somebody to the table before I do, I'll terminate my position. So that's win-win. Now, I will say everyone is not going to agree to that. Who cares? Move on to the next house. This is risk management for you. This is how you can get a bunch of houses under contract with no risk. You can just go out here and make offers. You can make offers like right now. I said in the contract, we have to talk about the house is worth about $2.5 million. That's what he wanted. I put it on a contract. Well, if he signs it, for 2.2 million. No money down. I have zero risk. More than likely, based off the numbers, I'm probably not going to close that deal. I know I'm probably not. Because the house, now if it was in Atlanta, I could probably close it. That house is way in Monroe, Georgia. It's a rural part. It's near the University UGA. But who wants to live in Monroe, Georgia for $2 million? But still, it's worth me putting it on a contract because you never know. A deal like that, that'll make you six figures easily. So why not put every single thing on the contract? And some are going to close, some aren't going to close, but you're not over leveraging yourself. And that's the reason why I like it. So let's get to some more phone calls real fast. Now, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer anything. But let me knock out a few more of these calls before 9 o'clock. All right, so where am I at? All right, so this is going to be yellow. All right. So this house is that I'm about to call. Let's see if there's any notes. All right. If we think we can sell at 735 to 750, then his net after 6% is 690 to 705. His comments, I appreciate you reaching out. We pulled our house off the market due to lack of comps in the area. There are very few homes that sell in Berkeley Lake area. We had a full price offer of $750,000 and negotiated it to $735,000, which was my target to sell the home. When appraisals came in, they came in at $700,000, but simply the lack of recent comps. We're going to wait out to mid-June to get the house back up with our existing agent. Fortunately, I don't have to go anywhere. So unless you have a cash offer of at least $735,000, as is, we don't need to talk. Off market, $750,000. All right. Let me look at this house. All right, so this is a real nice house. Let me see. All right, I just are you able to hear me now? I just received another call. All right. All right, let's get on the phone and call this person real fast. Where is the phone number? Michael Stewart. All right. All right, let's call him. Let's call him up. Call Michael up real fast. Hey, Mike, this is Idris. I was giving you a call about your house at 4149 Duck Pond Court down in Duluth. Interested in talking with you about. Hey, I'm on the Instagram live. You calling me? I'm on IG live. Hey, I'm gonna call you when I'm done. All right, son. You in Philly? Okay, cool. You up there by yourself? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, look, jump on the Instagram live, son. All right, I'll call you back. Bye. All right, am I back live yet? That was my son calling me. Rashid, can you see me? All right. Anyway, let me get back to I got a few more calls I need to make. I can't tell if y'all can see me or not. This house right here is in Stone Mountain. What's the little dog doing? All right, let's see what this house is. All right. You want to talk to everybody on live? What you looking at? Say hey. Wave your little paw. I don't know why my phone is doing this, but anyway, so this house right here may be in foreclosure. They've been trying to sell it for $290. All right, so let's see. So let's call them up real fast. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull up my phone number. Here we go. Web phone. You gonna make a call, doggy? Hello? Hey, Kenneth. My name is Idris. I was calling about your house at 1110 Reed and Trace down in Stone Mountain. Anyway, I'm not a real estate agent. I'd love to talk with you about possibly buying your house. Please feel free to give me a call back whenever you get a chance at your earlier convenience. Thank you very much. All right. So let me disposition this call. So let's go on to the next one. This is on Hurt Road in Smyrna. Oh, okay. I already talked to them. I already talked to them. All right, so let's call this house right here. Are y'all able to see me good on the live? Because this live keeps jumping. Matter of fact, so I'm going to log off and log right back on. Shoot. All right, I'm back. All right, so if you watched the previous broadcast, I've been making some live calls to individuals on my spreadsheet. So I've talked to a couple people, and my goal when I make these calls is to schedule appointments with them. That's the only reason that I make calls to someone. I want to get on the phone with you. I want to schedule an appointment, see if I can come out, take a look at the house. Everything looks good. I want to put this house on the contract. Okay. So now I have a few more calls that I want to make right now. So let me get on the phone real fast before 9 o'clock. What's up, Will? Let me make these phone calls real fast. This house, what's Jackson Way? All right. I hope you're making calls to schedule some appointments. Hey, this is Idris. I was calling about your house at 3070 West Jackson Way in Austell. I would love to talk to you about buying your house. Not a real estate agent. Anyway, please feel free to give me a call when you at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Have a great day. All right, who's this? Mike buys houses full price. I love that. I love that. Actually, well, I don't have the shirt with me. That's one of the things I have on my shirt. I say, we buy pretty houses full price. Ask me how. So yeah, I love your name. I love your name. Let me all right, let me put some notes in this call real fast, y'all. So this house I just called, it's an expired listing. He paid 270,000 for the house. The house was originally listed at 411, dropped down to 370. Let's see what else do these notes say. He wants 370, but willing to negotiate. You can see the pictures and prop stream ARV may be fairly reasonable. All right. So let me just put some notes on this call real fast. If y'all got any questions or whatever, just let me know. Call. All right. So call voicemail. This house right here is this house is in Decatur, Georgia. It's an expired listing. He tried renting and then listing for only 45 days between, whatever that means. All right, so check this out, y'all. So look, with this house right here, he tried renting, so it's an expired listing. So that tells me he tried selling the house, but for whatever reason, he wasn't able to sell it. 9 times out of 10, it's probably the price. The price was probably too high. Then he tried renting the house. So what does that mean? If he wants to sell it and now he's trying to rent it, that means he's probably open to a lease with an option to buy or some type of seller financing. All right. So I'm very excited about this one right here. So let's give him a call real fast before 9 o'clock. It's 8:49 right now. Brian Samuels. Exactly, Jeff. Motivated. Y'all make sure y'all follow my man Cashflow Jeff because Jeff got this. I'm gonna tell you the best thing I learned from Jeff, just the way that he explains what he does with the rooming houses on the shared living and everything. I got this from you, Jeff. The 4F framework and everything. What is it? You find it, you fund it, you furnish it, and you fill it. Man, that's the best way of explaining shared living that I've ever heard in my life. So let me call this guy real fast. Hey, my name is Idris. I was calling about your house at 3865 Hethmore Court in Decatur. Very interested in talking with you about possibly buying your house. Not a real estate agent, so if you could please give me a call at your convenience, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Phone number 678 273 7600. Again, my name is Idris, 678 273 7600. Thank you. All right, let me put some notes on this call real fast, y'all. Left voice message. All right, cool. Voicemail. All right, who is this? All right, y'all. So that's I'm probably just going to conclude all the calls tonight and everything. If y'all have any questions, y'all want to discuss anything, I'll be online for a couple more minutes, whatever. So everyone who's still up here and everything, tell me what's going on. What are y'all working on right now? So we got a couple people from Atlanta in the house. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm working on right now. We had Genevieve and I. We had a meeting today that was it was a great meeting today. So as you can see, I kind of pivoted. Okay, you finding some good deals, Jeff? Yeah. Airbnb. Wow. Okay. 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 Where are you located at, Lisa? You know what? I don't want to click away or whatever. So yeah, tell me where your Airbnbs are. So in the meantime, while you're doing that, let me tell you what I'm doing with. I kind of call it a reverse. Oh, Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, You know what? Listen, I've never been to Jacksonville, but my kids were just down here, and I told them I'm in Atlanta, so I'm thinking about taking them to the beach somewhere. So since I've never been to Jacksonville, I think the next time I have my kids, I'm going to actually take them up to Jacksonville. I heard some wonderful things about it. So yeah, I bet that's a great area. One of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm actually targeting people who own Airbnbs because, especially here in the Atlanta area, some of them, it's almost been like a race to the bottom because it's getting so competitive in terms of the pricing. So a lot of them, they're really having to drop down their prices substantially, and their revenue is really volatile right now. So one of the things that I've been doing is I've been going into Facebook groups, finding people complaining about Airbnb. And what I look to do is I look to convert those Airbnbs into shared living spaces. Because with the shared living space, what that's going to do for the Airbnb owner, that's going to give them some guaranteed income that's going to be higher than market rent. But then they're delegating all the responsibilities down to me. So they don't have to worry about cleaning, making sure the guests are checking in, checking out, and all of this and everything. So instead of them being in the hospitality business, now they're more of a passive investor where they're getting guaranteed cash flow every single month. And then the equity is continuing to build in their house. And for myself, I'm able to make money because instead of just having it so I have a master lease with them. Basically, it's just like Airbnb arbitrage, but I'm doing it a different way. So I have a master lease with them where I pay them a certain amount of money every single month. And then for myself, I'm renting out the rooms like that. And what I'm doing now is I kind of have two models for my shared living space type of investment strategy. If it's more high end, I make it premium. I charge premium prices. Okay. And with the more high end places, I look for some areas that want in there tomorrow morning. One person. You know, so that's where your screening comes in. But yeah, we've had a couple of interesting characters. Let me tell you a funny story. So we had this guy. We used to call him old school. This guy, he's probably I'm guessing maybe in his 60s or whatever. He seemed real cool, just a real cool guy and everything. So we had some other people in the house, and for some reason they weren't getting along. So the guy had called me complaining about the younger couple. And he started cussing me out. And I'm like, I forgot his name, but I was like, yo, you don't need to be cussing me out and everything. He like, you need to control your effing people, yada, yada, yada. I said, look, I tell you what, when it's time for you to renew or whatever, you can just move on. We don't want your money. I'm gonna tell you right now, find you another place to stay or whatever. So this guy, this is funny. It's not funny, but one of the other residents, let me tell you what old school's trying to do to us. Old school, he knows how to change locks real good or whatever. He went to Walmart or Home Depot, bought a brand new padlock for the front door and was changing it so we couldn't get into the house. So fortunately, the other resident called us and let us know about it. So we had to drive an hour all the way to the house in traffic. It was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to prevent him. He had already almost changed it or whatever. We caught him in the act. And then we ended up having we did end up calling the police and all this other stuff. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, so I would say that's probably, you know what? So I just got back into rooming house. That's probably the craziest thing that's happened lately. Let me tell you another funny story. As a matter of fact, Jeff, I had a house at 30315. We were just talking about Don. Anyway, look, Don wholesaled me a house, Jeff. This was probably back in 2014 or whatever. He said, yo, Idris, I got this area of town or whatever. It's up and coming. And look, he drove me around to where the real nice houses were near that area. So, okay. This house is going to have some potential. So now it was a good deal. So I paid $10,000 cash for a house. I mean, where else you going to get a house with $10,000? So I paid $10,000 for the house. All right, I got my man Keto in the house. What's up, Keto? I'm telling a funny story right now. So I got this house in 31315. It's about 2014. Don, I guess he picked up the house as a wholesale deal and he sold it to me for $10,000. And he was like, it's only going to be $15,000 rehab. I said, okay, cool. Because I did the numbers, the ARV should have been 130, 140, something like that or whatever. So I'm like, I'm only in at $25,000. He said, look, man, so this is when I first moved to Atlanta. So I didn't have any contacts and everything. He said, look, man, I got a contractor, just trust me and everything. And like with me, I had done rehabs before. I'm like, look, man, I need a scope of work. I need a timeline and the budget and everything. He said, no, man, don't worry about that. I got you. So I ended up, let's see, the house went over budget. I think I ended up spending like $35,000, $40,000. And then it was just a half-ass job and everything. So I knew I was going to get the full market value for the house. So what I decided to do was I decided to rent out rooms. Fortunately, I didn't have any loans on it or whatever. I was just using cash. So I rented out the rooms. And that's why I really got into the renting out rooms thing. It was a 4-bedroom house. I had a washing machine. I had a dryer in it. And then I had basic cable in every single room. And it was a cash cow. But I started having all of these issues. Well, let me tell you what some of these fools were doing. So they were in the house. And like I said, we had a washer and dryer. They were inviting their whole family over to wash clothes. So then I had to put a stop to that. So I said, look, room 1, your day is Monday to do laundry. Room 2, Tuesday, and so on and everything. Then they started, so we had gas as well as electricity. And then, I think the heat was controlled by the gas. So I remember one month I got a bill for like $600. So then, I had to put a box up there with the key lock. So, but let me tell y'all the funny story. So check this out. I had this couple that had moved in, a young couple. They were real young. So I want to say the guy may have been 22 years old and maybe his girlfriend was like 19. So the guy had a baby. He had a baby with another girl. And I guess that was some previous relationship. So sometimes on the weekends or whatever, he'll have the baby with him and everything. All right. So anyway, I think, yeah, I was in South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't remember. I was out of town. I get a phone call and everything. And what happened, the couple got in a fight and it got physical. So one of the windows was broken. And, so I'm kind of like, I'm distraught and everything. I'm a little bit upset. So, I talked to the girl. She tells me what happens and everything. She was like, he put his hands on me, yada, yada, yada. And then, I talked to him and he said that wasn't the case. And I was like, look, y'all, I said, I told the girl, I said, look, if he put his hands on you, you have a problem with him, you need to call the police. And she's like, well, I don't want to call the police because I think he was on probation or whatever. And he will go to jail or whatever the case was. I said, well, I tell you what, since you won't call the police, I'm kicking both of y'all out the house because I'm not a private investigator and I'm not about to make a decision on he said, she said, and all that. Both of y'all need to go. So anyway, matter of fact, his mother, was it his mother or father? It was either the guy's mother or father called me and said, no, I know it was his father. He said, I know my son messed up and everything. I'm going to make sure my son is not in that house when you get there and everything. And I said, okay, cool. So I come back to the house to assess the damage. And basically, I just need to replace the window. So when I go to the house, the guy is in the house. What in the world are you doing here? I told you need to leave or whatever. I said, look, you need to go. He said, they used to call me Mr. Landlord. Mr. Landlord, I really need to talk to you. I promise I didn't touch my girlfriend, yada, 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 yada. So anyway, some of the other residents in the house, they come to me and they said, yes, she was the aggressor. He had all these marks and stuff all over him. She didn't have anything on her. So let me get to the funny part though of the story. So remember, this guy has a baby with another young lady, right? So anyway, when the guy leaves, his baby mama moves in with the girl. So his girlfriend and his baby mama, they in there together or whatever. The residents were complaining because they in there taking showers together, doing all types of stuff. And I was like, y'all, this is too much. So I ended up kicking both of them out the house. And that taught me a lesson about couples or whatever. So I generally don't like couples, or if I do, I know now we charge a substantial premium, and we like older people, or we like people who have been married and everything. And then I have another funny story. I had this other lady, she got behind on her rent. So I know she told me. She was like, Mr. Landlord, I'm not able to pay the rent this week. My son was put in jail and I had to post bond for him and everything. I said, okay, just make up for it the next week and everything. And then the next week, some other excuse happened. So that's 2 weeks, I haven't gotten paid or whatever. Then the third week, just the audacity, she said, you know what? I'm just not going to pay you. You're just going to have to kick me out. You got to go to court and kick me out. And I'm like, so I threatened to call. No, I didn't threaten. I actually called the police. So she fled and everything. And of course, you know what the police say? The police say, you got to go to court and get her out of the house and everything. And I was so frustrated with it. This wholesaler came up to me and everything. And he said, I have somebody who wants to buy your house or whatever. I said, fine, just, give me the earnest money. He's like, well, no, I don't really have the money and everything. I said, you know what? I don't even care. He kept giving me the runaround in terms of, when we're going to close or whatever. But I will say, I'm not going to lie, that brother did come through. So check this out. So we're at closing. I want to say I was selling the house for like maybe $70,000 or $75,000. I don't remember. Anyway, at closing, there was like $14,000 of liens on that house. I don't even know how the title transferred over to me without those liens being paid. There was like $14,000, like trash, water, all kind of mess and everything. But nonetheless, I ended up getting that house sold or whatever. So I wish I would have held on to that house. That house now is worth like $300,000. But that's neither here nor there. But this real estate business is a good business. It makes good money. But yeah, everybody here has some war stories and everything. Look, I tell y'all what, I'm going to start going live quite a bit or whatever. But if y'all could do me this special request, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm really trying to build that up. And I'm going to be putting in some long form content on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is The Pretty House Guy. Okay. Now, when you go there, you're going to see two profiles. One is my old profile. I don't have access to that channel anymore. It has like 700 some subscribers. My new one has like 88, 89 subscribers. That's the one to tap in. But anyway, another thing, I see my man Keto's up here. I want y'all to tap in. You need to download, it's called the Combo app. And it's a show that Keto's doing. It's I know it's the Property Power Play. I think that's the name of it. Make sure you tune in. The first episode is happening over, I think over the next week and everything, with a good friend of ours, Adrian Wells. You're going to be hearing about all of the great things that she's doing in Gary, Indiana. And then every single week, Keto's going to be interviewing different people. I'm actually going to be up there myself and everything. But make sure y'all tune in or whatever. But y'all have any questions about anything, please leave a comment, and see you later. Peace out. Oh, Lord, I'm still on YouTube. All right. So who is this person right now that we have viewing the live right now? So I was just on Instagram Live right now. I was just going over some things, telling some, hearing some of my war stories with my shared living house investment strategy. So that's what I'm doing right now to really accelerate the cash flow that's coming in on a monthly basis. And this business model has just been a true blessing to myself. It's something that I'm going to be taking a deep dive in doing. So right now, I'm about to end the broadcast or whatever. But if you could just tell me who you are, leave a comment and everything. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be dropping a lot more content. Let me know what type of content you're looking for. Have a good night.